What's up, guys? How are we doing? As you can tell, my recording's a little different now. I actually have a camera. Isn't that crazy? I have my own camera, my first camera. So, pretty wild for me. Um, I don't know, dude. But apart from that and the recording thing, um, why do I get up at like 3, 4, 2, 1 in the morning sometimes? Why do I get up this early? Why why should why do I? Why do I want to? Why should you maybe? Um yeah, I get questions about all the time because I post on my story every day. Every day. I don't skip days. I always post on my story. Get up, right? Um and I'm gonna start with a few of the reasons why, and then I can get into why I still stick with it. But originally, I worked blue collar a lot, so a lot of in person, work, hard labor. You'd get up, get to the job site at like 6:30 in the morning, and get to work. Right? You wouldn't slack because what? Blue collar. Do you want to get paid a lot or do you want to get fired? So, yeah, I did that for God knows how long. Um, Starting maybe like 2 years, and then I got into college beginning of last year, and then now, I mean, I've just been working early in the morning still, and I chose the early shifts, because it incentivizes me to get up, right? So these are pretty extreme though. I got to get up at 2 in the morning, 1 in the morning sometimes to get up and go to work, right? Um, it's it's not easy, but that's kind of the point, right? That's the point of why I do what I do. I don't want it to be easy. I don't want to look back on the day and be like, today was easy. I got to wake up at noon and play video games all day, and now it's 11 p.m. and I'm just grinding on the new Black Ops and just playing my video games, man. And all I did today was eat, poop, piss, and yeah, that's it. That's like, and that's how I was before I started getting in, taking life seriously, like that. And I didn't realize how much better life is when you don't have it on easy mode. If life is on easy mode, you are deliberately asking to live. How should I word this? You're asking to live a life that's not worth living. You're asking for depression and anxiety to creep in on you and just eat you up. That's what you're doing. That's what you're doing when you're just sitting there taking life easy, giving your time to think. Because the more time you give yourself to think, the more time you'll make excuses for yourself and why you're not doing things and why you're miserable when theoretically you should be living like a king. But I've just learned, and for me, to avoid these mental illnesses and depression, anxiety, which I have had, to avoid traumas, past things, for me it was working hard and having action, taking action, not being lazy, working hard, starting my business, all this different stuff, buying this camera and taking risks. Cliff jumping, for example. I love cliff jumping. Like, I just like doing this crazy wild stuff because it keeps you present. And I don't want to be too focused on the past or too focused on the future. I want to be focused on what's happening right now because that's what affects what happens in the future. And for me, waking up in the morning is the perfect start to my day to tell myself that I'm not being lazy, right? Because I don't want to go down the funnel of being lazy. I want to get up early, jump in a cold shower, get a good breakfast going, drink 30 ounces of water, be healthy, right? When you start your day off like this, it's kind of hard to fumble the rest of your day because you're kind of just in this mindset all day, right? because you just woke up, you just got refreshed, all this different stuff. And now you get to work hard, right? And I'm always big on just working hard and then relaxing later in the day. And that's where I unwind and go turn on my Netflix, watch Dune or watch Invincible, something like that. And that's kind of what I like. Maybe people operate a little differently, but I think everyone would be a little happier if they didn't do nothing. It's like when you think about it, I really kind of sat down and meditated on this. No hate to anybody that plays video games. I still love video games. I have I have $1,000 rig back there, so I have no excuse. But I haven't played it in like 2 months, dude. I've not felt the urge to play it. Like, it's not even like I told myself I'm not going to play video games because I'm just going to work on my business. I just don't have the urge to play video games anymore because as I kind of meditated and forgot about these things I was immersing myself in, I kept thinking, like, when you go and you play a video game, you just sit there and you're staring at light. Like, that's all you're doing. You're playing with your hands. You might be working on your hand-eye coordination, but, like, you're not doing anything. You're not learning anything. You're not being a better version of you. I know in COD lobbies, you're definitely not, bro. I've been in those. You're definitely not becoming a better version of you. Unless you're trying to be good at debate class. Well, I guess it wouldn't even be debate class. It'd probably just screaming slurs at the top of your lungs class or whatever, but forget about that. When it's like you're immersing yourself in this online platform that doesn't affect your life. And you're not going anywhere. I don't think it's bad to play video games, but I think it is bad to overly play them. Because if you're not present, you're not living life. And the more times you can be present, the more often, I should say, I don't know why my grammar's cooked, but the more often you're going to feel happier and better. Because, like, say for example, if I'm doing stairs at the gym, this is where people kind of just say I'm a big weirdo. If I'm just walking on stairs and I'm going at maybe 60, 70 steps per minute, I go on the stairs and there's a stand there, there's a TV right there, anything I can do to distract myself, it's there. All the opportunities are there. And the only thing I do once in a while is listen to music. Like, because in those hard moments, I want to feel presence. I, like, kind of want to feel the kind of, I want to feel my muscles tearing. You know, I want to, because that's where I feel the most alive, man. Because so much of my childhood was playing video games and not making myself better that I look at it and I'm like, this is what living is. I'm feeling my body get weaker. And I feel cool doing it. It's a really weird to explain, but I want to feel everything. Because I want to feel everything life has for me. Because we're all going to die one day. We're all going to die, dude. Everybody's going to go and we're all going to be buried one day. So the more time we spend being present, the more I'm going to look back on my life and be like, wow, I did as much as I could with what I had. So, I don't know. Maybe it's just living without regrets. Or something like that. This is becoming a lot more than a sleep video, I guess. But realistically, I think everybody needs to hear that you should get off of your technology and start getting on life more. You know, quit getting high on drugs and actually get high on life. Everything's better. I mean, I don't care about your feelings. Nobody does. Like, oh, I just really want to keep distracting myself from reality, you know. It just feels so good. Do it. See how you feel tomorrow. And the next day, and the next day. You might feel fine for the first week or two. when you're just not doing anything with your life, and then you get to 80 years old and you look back in your life and wow, I could have done something. I could have been great. I could have climbed mountains. I could have asked out that really pretty girl, but now I'm stuck in this terrible relationship with a woman that doesn't even respect me anymore, you know. Um, it's a rabbit hole you can go down, man. You know, my analogies might suck, but my general message I feel like is pretty safe to say that everyone would be a little happier if you just worked a little harder. You decided to get up early every day. You decided to make your own food, not go to the grocery store and buy the cosmic brownies. It's okay to do that like once a week, though. Once a week. But you guys get where I'm coming from. At least I hope most of you guys do. If any of you guys think similar to me, you kind of get what I'm saying. But if any of you guys disagree with me, feel free to. I mean, that's kind of YouTube. I'm putting myself out there and I'm kind of making myself vulnerable. So, that's why I wake up early, man. That's pretty much it. You know, I want my full potential. I don't want to sit here and waste what I could become on, you know, drugs, alcohol, all this stuff. I want to be great, dude, and there's a path to doing it, and I also want to help people get great. So feel free to check out the description. Little call to action for you guys. So book a call with me. Check out the Instagram. I'd love to hear you guys' feedback, so comment. Let me know if you guys agree or disagree, and maybe you could motivate me a little more. So anyways, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I know I'm recording on the floor. I don't know why I'm addressing that now, but I'm just in the middle of doing push-ups. So I'm immediately going to turn my camera off and then do some more push-ups. So this is also your sign. If you're still around, dude, do 20 push-ups. You owe me 20 now, dude. If you don't do them, you're a little baby. So make sure you do them. Okay. Peace out, fellas. Have a great rest of your day.